DoggieDiamondsTV.com. Yeah, what it is, people, it's your boy Doggie Diamonds. You know, I'm out here in my borough, BK. I got the Bronx Bomber. Let them know who you be.
Choke, no joke, in the building, producer, director, legendary videographer. Y'all know what it is.
They probably like
BK with my man Doggie Diamonds.
They probably like Choke, no joke. Damn, I know something is worth. Let them know where they definitely know you from.
Alright, a lot of y'all know me from shooting the tunnel. You know, a lot of y'all know me from Street Funk TV. We had the public access show in the 90s. A lot of y'all know me from Rockefeller, the last days of the ride, you know, being Dame personal videographer. You know, we kind of was the precursor for the reality TV type thing. When we was running, I was running around filming him. Y'all was looking at us like we was crazy. Now all y'all got cameras out here.
Running around.
You know, y'all might know me from BET, producer of Rap City, BET Now. BET Specials. You might know me from the movie Cold Blue, producer and director. You know, but if y'all know that logo, Choke No Joke, you know, y'all might know me. Some know me from acting, some know me from the fashion world. I've been around 20 years, I've been doing this.
So, brings us to today, 2015, the interview on the internet where Dame speaks on you, said you stole some footage, you put it out there. Did you steal the footage?
No, I didn't steal the footage. And actually, you know, he did that interview with, you know, Barbara Walters, and Dame never ever gave me credit for any of the work I've done. So now, you know, he trying to sell this trash movie. I know y'all know it's trash. I ain't hating. Trash is trash. That Lower East Side movie is trash. That's the word on the street. You know, he want to say my name because he got to promote his movie, but you never gave me credit for any of the work I did. When I did all them commercials for the Paid in Full Dream Team soundtrack, we was up on Power with Ed Lover. He said, yo, who did these commercials? I go to raise my hand. We did over here at Rockefeller. You know, you put out the BET Get Fresh with the Rock. I shot the whole thing. You ain't give me no credit you ain't put my name in the credits. You know, he stole my idea, the international, what was called the International Takeover. He stole it and flipped it and called the International Grizzly. I filmed the whole thing 100%. He put it out. Don't give me my name in there as a producer or creator or a cameraman. And then he made me a character in it. And then it's in Walmart, Amazon. You selling this. You made me a character and something that I created. You selling it. Don't put my name, title my name, refer to me as the cameraman. Don't put my name in the credits. You know, and then got the nerve to be talking about somebody out here stealing something.
So people might say, why did you keep fucking with him after a while?
I wasn't fucking with him no more.
So he did all
that after I was gone. I quit Rockefeller. We had a show. It was called Rock Radio. First it was on Power 105.1, and then it was XM satellite show. I created the Rock Radio online show, you know, and you know, we was on the show one day and Dame interviewed me on the show, and I asked him why wasn't I getting credit for all the work that I was doing.
And that was your last day.
Yeah, that was my last day. Not because he said it was, because I quit.
Okay.
It was a special that aired on BET. Another thing I shot, BET Get Fresh with the Rock. I did that. I shot 85% of that. When the show goes off, it's credit Dame, this chick that I'm not gonna say her name, cause she's the real problem behind me and Dame falling out. And Johnny Nunez for some pictures, and I said, how do you got a show and the cameraman don't get a credit? So Dame like, yo, well, she said the cameraman don't get a credit. Come on, Dame, you've been doing this before her. Y'all done did backstage, all types of stuff. You know I deserve a credit in the show, but they kept trying to suppress my shine. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was at Rockefeller, the chick had it to where me and the other videographer, Domain, we couldn't even go on the set of State Property 2. How am I working in video productions but I can't go on the set of our movie? Because this white chick was blocking because I was the closest thing to Dame. So she pushed me to the side. She already kicked his boys, Kurt and Claudie B, out, but she couldn't get rid of me that easy. So what happened was I show up to the radio show. He interviewing me. Yo, Choke, why you tight? Yo, hi, I just see the BET shit here, Get Fresh with the Rock, and my name ain't in the credits. Well, she said you don't deserve a credit. Come on, nigga, you know better than that. So me and him start beefing. You know what I'm saying? He a tourist like I'm a tourist. I ain't taking no bull. You know, like he ain't taking no bull. So we beefing, and then his one of his mans like, yo, you gonna let him talk to you like that? So it's up and heated, like niggas is holding us apart. And Dame there, I ain't gonna hit him, he gonna sue. Nigga, I ain't sued Jay-Z, niggas broke my jaw. I ain't got jumped by Jay Blue Goons. I didn't sue him. So what the fuck make you think I'm gonna sue you? You know what I'm saying? Even though Jay still took care of me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that too was Dame's fault. You know, that's why I never really had no problem with Jay, you know, long term thinking about it, because it was Dame's fault. How you gonna have me go film Jay-Z concert without his consent and shit? And you just rolling up, throwing the camera in this man's face without even talking to him. Wind up, I'm fucking the casualty of y'all niggas.
And it was during the fallout of them two, right?
Yeah, they wasn't even fucking with each other at that point. That's how I knew they wasn't fucking with each other. My fucking broken jaw is what told me, oh, the Rock is breaking up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody else knew. You know what I'm saying? But that's when I started paying attention.
So take us to that Def Jam day. That office, the last thing you caught,
okay.
That was one of his biggest issues with you, that you put out the footage of him barking on the executive. What happened that day?
All right. The day before, we was at Barbara, rest in peace, that's Big's brother, funeral. Yeah, got killed. And Gerard told us that it was going to be a marketing meeting the next morning. This is like 7 at night. Yo, Def Jam got a marketing meeting for the black. So Dame said to me, yo, meet me at Def Jam. We gonna run up in their office. Now, mind you, y'all, Pete, what he said. First of all, Dame don't own the Universal building. Dame don't own the Def Jam office, all right? Now, he telling me, yo, meet me at these people's office to come film their meeting. Now, picture me running up in your house with a nigga, and we filming you in your kitchen without your authority, and I got this camera in your face. Don't you think that's gangster? Yeah, that's gangster. All right. Now he tell me to come meet him and go and film up in a building he don't own, in the office he don't own, on the floor he ain't got a office on, and I do it on some G shit. You know what I'm saying? I go in there, nigga want me to do it, I'm gonna do it. Now I'm filming Kevin Lyles, Julie Greenwald, Mike Kaza, everybody that's in there. You know what I'm saying? And I know they don't want the camera in their face. Some people even said some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still keeping it G because I'm holding this nigga Dame down. But at the same time, while I'm filming this, I'm like, Jay-Z called this meeting. Why is Dame flipping on them?
Did y'all know that going in there, or we
didn't know it going in there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know what kind of meeting Def Jam was holding. But once I seen John Manelli sitting there, that's Jay-Z. He's representing Jay-Z. Dang, why are you blacking all these people? How y'all doing the marketing meeting about Jay-Z album? Jay-Z called this meeting. You can't. Jay-Z handle Jay-Z business. So why are you screaming on these people? Nigga, get on the phone and call Jay. Not nobody at this table. All those people who was subjected to this nigga yelling and acting crazy because he was really emotional, because in the back of his mind, he knew Jay was breaking out.
It was over.
Yeah. So this right here confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there, right? So that day go by. No, that day don't go by. At the end of that, him and Kevin Lyles beefing. Y'all seen it. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Lyles got security to come get the tape. Now security runs up on me like, yo, we need that tape. Y'all niggas ain't got no authority to be filming in our office. I'm like, yo, I ain't got it. Niggas pat me down. I got the shit in my nuts. You know what I'm saying? But before that, I run to Dame with the tape. Yo, Dame, here. Security they looking for it. They want the tape. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I done got this tape. I done had this tape. This is what, 2002, 2003? It's 2015. Fuck you talking about, I put this out and you ain't know about. When did you ever call me and say, Choke, take it down? When did you ever call me and say, Choke, where's the tape? You talking about I made copies? Nigga, show me the original. I got the original, there ain't no other copy. When did you ever see it? Because you didn't want the tape because security was looking for it. Now I done made copies and shit. So no, it ain't. I didn't make no copy of it. And the reason I put it out, honestly, at the time, because I felt like Dame was being erased from history. You know what I'm saying? And even though he did me wrong, and he still owed me bread, he gonna deny it. But you let run your company, and she was responsible for paying me.
That was the name that you said you wasn't gonna say?
Yeah, that was, yeah, bleep that.
Yeah.
Bleep that. Fucking, you let this chick run your company. You know what I'm saying? You said I didn't deserve credit. You let her run it. Y'all had invoices that were not paid. You know what I'm saying? Now, tapes I go get myself from B&H. Stock I have.
Was it Mini DV at the time?
Yeah, Mini DV at the time. So all the tapes that I had, after me and him had that argument, I quit. Duke the God to tell you this. After me and him was allowed to fight, I walked out of the Action Radio. I said, yo, I quit. I'm never going back. Duke the God, choke, you bugging. This is Rockefeller. You at the top of the world. Man, fuck that. This nigga the same age as me. He ain't gonna be talking to me like I'm some little nigga. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. You know what I'm saying? And now that was his thing. He felt like because he had bread, he could talk to anybody anyway. Not me. You know what I'm saying? So, when Shorty didn't pay me my bread, I went to Dame. Yo, these invoices got to be honored. He didn't give it to me. I went to Darren Chandler, who was your OG. And no disrespect to this dude that he calling his OG now, but I've been around Dame for years, 24 hours, and I don't know dude, you know what I'm saying? Ross was his OG, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure dude is a thorough dude, and I bet you he run with them real niggas from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? And Dame want to claim it to make it look like, you know, that's you know, he probably doing that for security, I don't know, whatever. I went to Darren, I said, yo Darren, you know, this money need to be paid. All these is Dame tapes. You know what I'm saying? But they not his unless he pay me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
because people don't know that when you film something, you gotta pay for the footage or it's mine.
That's right. If I go buy tapes and I'm shooting and my back and you know my camera, like all my equipment. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So bottom line was this. You know what I'm saying? I went to him. I said, yo, pay me my money, you can have your tapes. He didn't want to pay me my money. I went to his office. He didn't want to come out. I went to his office again. He sent Lil Sean, the rapper, and this dude Jeff out to talk to me. Me and Lil Sean, we kick it, we got a little rapport. And it's like, you know, I really ain't got much to say to Lil Sean, you know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't there. And he don't own the company, and it ain't nothing to talk to him about. Dang, why you can't come outside and talk to me? You know what I'm saying? I call him, he don't want to talk. He got some chick picking up the phone. So you know, I tell my barber, I said, yo, tell a nigga give me my bread, he can have his tapes. He tell the barber, yo, tell Choke to keep the tapes. So what? I keep the tapes and do what with them?
Put it out.
Just sit on them? You don't want to pay me my money, so they mine. You tell me to keep them, so I don't keep them. Fast forward here, last days of the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I felt bad for Dame. You know what I'm saying? Back then, because I wasn't too clear on Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But over the years, as I studied and I looked and I learned, I don't see no wrong in what Jay-Z did for what all Dame was doing. A lot of sneak thieving, money, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, back then, I put out the last days of the rock because I felt like they was erasing him from history. Jay-Z wasn't the day-to-day businessman. He did not run Rockefeller. But the way it was going and looking, it looked like Jay was doing everything because they blacklisted Dame. And Dame say he wasn't blacklisted, he's lying. He's blacklisted. You know what I'm saying? I remember one day I seen Leo Cohen. And I'm like, yo, what up? I'm Choke, you know, I'm the one that shot the congresswoman or whatever, with Dame. And nigga Leo Cohen say to me, you know what? Yeah, and I shut that motherfucker down. He told me that on 23rd
He's talking about
and 5th.
he shut Dame Dash down?
Yeah, he said, and I shut that motherfucker down. The other thing, and with Kevin Lyles, you know, I was at the Notorious movie. This is the Notorious movie premiere was out the same time as the Dame versus Def Jam.
Okay.
Right? Nigga, I never felt so much heat in a room in my life.
You got a lot of hate in the room?
Woo! Now, I ain't gonna say hate.
Yeah.
I just felt the heat coming off niggas.
Yeah.
Like, I came in and it was 2 seats right there at the top. And I sat in one. Man, I looked to my right. Nas. And I'm looking at Nas looking at me. Ja Rule looking at me. I look this way. Russell Simmons looking at me. Kevin Lau standing in the doorway. He looking at me. The heat is coming off these niggas, and I'm like, what the fuck is these niggas' problem? Then I said, oh shit, the fucking Dame versus Def Jam. And it, like, the only person I ain't really getting no heat off of was Mike Cosby. For him, he found it funny. He like, yo, Choke, you made me famous.
So all right, 2015 right now.
Yeah.
Is there a conversation to be had with Dame, or like, what's the resolution between you and him?
Yo, I reached out to Dame several times through Darren Chandler, myself. I got his phone number in my fucking phone. I'll call that nigga right now, and I bet you he won't pick up.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You ain't got to put his number out there, but we live on the street, bum ass alarms going off and shit. That's how real it is.
Yo, it was Choke. You speak to Dame? Yo, Dame. Alright. Anyway, like I was saying, I reached out to him several attempts. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to talk. I went on the set of his movie there. The movie Los Angeles. Yeah. When they was filming on the 125th Street, I seen it on Instagram. I'm like, yo, let me go see if this nigga got a problem with me. Let me, we could finally probably talk now. I go over to the set. I'm standing there. I'm building with the nigga Styles P. Cause he doing he in the tunnel documentary, and Dame come walk by.
What'd he say to you?
Nothing. Looked right at me and just kept walking.
So when you
But then you go in, and then a few weeks later, you go on YouTube with Barbara Walters, and you talking about me. When you and you saying you felt me putting out the footage was disrespectful. If it wasn't for me, Dane, nobody would know, or these new generation of kids wouldn't know you was the nigga behind all that shit. It's because of the last days of the rock and shit that I put out that people know that you was the businessman behind the daily operations. Because when Steve Stout did the Tanning of America, he ain't put you in it. When BET did they copy of Tanning of America, they didn't put you in it. Everything's Jay-Z. Everything's Jay-Z. So because of me, people know what you did. You know what I'm saying? Because of me, State Property got a resurge on their career because of the last days of the rock. Young Chris is the one that really took that opportunity when that shit was out and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? But that shit gave them all life. Axel Skino, that shit gave them all life again. You know what I'm saying? It gave Dame life. You know what I'm saying?
So when you see him now, he going through the divorce situation with that's done, and then the custody battle and child support and all that.
The child support thing with Dame, I'm kind of surprised at Rachel Roy on that, because Rachel Roy, the people don't know, Rachel Roy was an intern at Rockaway. She was an intern that slept with the boss. The boss gave her a line. Don't ever think that Rachel Roy did all this shit on her own and started this line, and she just this fashion.
She was a supermodel or something.
Yeah, she probably was a model at one point, but she was an intern at Rockaway. She slept with Dame, and Dame wifed her, but Dame, she sat around it. Dog, she was pregnant when Dame was with Aaliyah. Do the math. She was pregnant when Dame was with Aaliyah, and Dame was running around saying Aaliyah was wifey, right? All right, so this man took you from an intern and made you his lady, build you up, taught you the game because she was at Rockaware with Dame. Dame had her on his hip. She was his police. He taught her the game. You know what I'm saying? So for me to see her now taking him to court for child support and not letting him see his kids.
He just lost the custody battle.
Yeah, to me that's dirty. Cause
my man,
it's whatever me and Dame go through, you know what I'm saying? I know how he is with his kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The dude is a good father.
Give him credit for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't approve of him always blowing the weed on camera and shit because, you know, that's the type of shit that come hurt you in court. You know what I'm saying? She could go and say, oh, he's smoking around the kids, but which may not be true. You know what I'm saying? But if they keep seeing him in his interviews, he got a joint in his mouth, and he always talking about smoking weed, it's gonna hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
Why isn't choke a chatty patty? Because you know you might get called that. Why doesn't that apply to you?
Same way it don't apply to him. This motherfucker out here talking about everybody, right? Like the nigga sound like a hypocrite. I ain't no chatty. They ain't trying to be out here talking on intelligent and shit, but Dame is like the hip hop Israelite. That's what I'm calling you. You the new. That's your new name, Dame. The Israelite mogul. You be dropping some jewels, but you be sounding ignorant as a motherfucker sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know how when the nigga be kicking facts from the Bible or the Quran and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then nigga be like, read. The brother. That's Dame. The Israelite mogul.
So it ain't there is no resolve between you and him basically.
I don't have a problem with him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like
is it still money's owed to you? Do you still want your cash?
Come on, you know I ain't gonna get that. He told me to keep the footage, so yeah. I'll keep the footage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Unless I still have the invoices, I'll show him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't on it. He know I did the work. You know what I'm saying? He know I was the best at it ever. You know what I'm saying? That did it with him. You know, but like I said, I don't have a beef with him. I seen his son last night.
Oh, okay.
His son was at Jam Master J joint. You know, they doing a little reality thing. I went through there. I didn't know his son was gonna be there. And I walked up to his son. I said, yo, tell your father I want to talk to him. His son was like, all right. I'm like, yo, you know who I am, right? Because the son ain't seen me in a few years. He like, yeah, I know who you are. My nigga Boogie. Yo, I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing. And I bounced up out of there, you know, after a while and shit. But I don't have beef with Dame. You know what I'm saying? I even had my man Claudie B. Yo, talk
still
to
standing.
If Dame come and fuck with me, I'm sitting on some shit that I've been hoping that me and him can resolve it, because we will fucking blow the lid off this shit.
So let me ask you something in closing. If he see this right now, should he be offended by it? Should he be like, oh, I definitely ain't never fucking with this dude again, blah, blah, blah. Should he be mad at you after he see this?
I ain't saying nothing for him to be mad at.
Okay.
I ain't disrespect him. I mean, if he, the Israelite mogul shit is a joke. Like, you know, it is. People will say that, yo, Dame be saying some real shit, but he be sounding ignorant at times. Yeah. That's what it is. He's an Israelite mogul. But, no disrespect to the Israelites neither.
That's the homies. They
I know y'all the homies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I would fuck with him to a degree. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have that fear though of not getting your just due again. Like why would you go back to?
I got my just due. He said my name.
Okay. Yeah.
All the time he haven't said my name. He said it because he know I'm still popping. I'm relevant. Yeah. So let me say choke name to get some more attention to sell this movie. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right, we about to get the hell out of here. Mm-hmm. I feel like we covered everything that you need to cover. You got anything else you feel like you need to cover?
Y'all check out the Hip Hop Nucleus, the Tunnel documentary. That's coming. No, Flex ain't in it. Stop fucking asking me every time y'all see me. Flex is acting like a real fucking bitch right now. I'm tired of being politically correct with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even Jessica, I see Jessica, I go to her to try to do an interview with her for the Tunnel. She gonna tell me, oh, I'm offended you asked me to do an interview. What are you offended about? I'm coming to you. You was one of the promoters with Chris Lighty that started. Why would you be offended when I'm paying homage? Because I feel like I own all that footage because I started the club. Bitch, you are on cocaine. Are you out of your fucking mind? because you was the promoter, you own the footage, then Peter Gacy might as well own it. He bought the club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell Flex that. I'm like, yo, Flex, the girl talking about, she feel like she owned the footage because she started the party.
Yo, Joe, you know, come on, just cut in a little piece. Come on, Joe.
Nigga, why would I do that? I cut you in a piece. Give me some money for to clear some of this music. I'll make y'all partners. Y'all motherfuckers want ownership and partnership in something, but y'all ain't buying no equipment. Y'all ain't paying for no editing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't paying for no clearance. Y'all ain't paying for no lawyers. Fuck out of here. That's all I gotta say. Shout out to my nigga Doggie Diamond. And we on Doggie Diamond's TV too. Y'all already know that. Doggie Diamond's Forbes DVD. Y'all see I ain't do no other interviews. I ain't go up to the Breakfast Club with that sensitive nigga's envy. He don't want me to come up there because I used to manage Erica Mena. Nigga, I ain't tell you to stick your dick in that bitch. What the fuck you mad at me for? You know what I'm saying? We doing it right here at Forbes DVD.
We in Brooklyn
nigga.
too. We in the street.
BK, nigga. Big around the corner type shit.
Yeah.
All right?
That's what it is.